Year 3, we're going to be reading this story, A Celebration on Planet Zox by Jill Munton, and then we're going to answer some questions together about the story. A Celebration on Planet Zox. Cosmic Clive, Cosmic Claire's dad, had just come back from a trip to Planet Pixel. Claire and all her relations went to the space station to meet him. When they arrived, Claire's dad was climbing out of the tail section of the spacecraft, his face pale green with exhaustion. The King of Zox was speaking to the crowd. So it's a big welcome back to Cosmic Clive on completion of his exploration of Planet Pixel. Cosmic Clive, I name you Zoxonaut of the Year. And now it's time for the presentation, he went on. He handed Claire's dad a bunch of green carnations and a gold space watch. This calls for a celebration, said Cosmic Kath, Claire's mum, when they got back to their crater. The preparation took 3 turns of Planet Zox. First, Mum sent out the invitations. Then, she and Claire hung up lots of decorations and made a banner saying, "Congratulations to Cosmic Clive, Zoxonaut of the Year." On the day of the party, Claire and her family waited for the guests to arrive. Soon, Radar Roxy, Radar Rob's mum, was deep in conversation with Meteor Meg, and all the little asteroids were playing space tag with Claire and Rob. Everyone was having a good time. Then, Claire's mum said, "Clive, it's time for you to make a speech. After all, it is a family tradition." Claire's dad got to his feet. "It's always been my ambition to be made Zoxonaut of the Year," he began. "It's a great honour." But then, crash! Cosmic Clive's long green legs had folded up underneath him. "It's probably just indigestion," said Claire's mum. "He should never have had that huge portion of cyber jelly." But now pink spots were beginning to appear on Clive's chest. In addition, he was groaning and wiggling his 26 toes. "His condition's getting worse," cried Meteor Meg, who used to be a nurse. "We must get him to the Astro Hospital." In the Astro Hospital, Claire's mum discussed his condition with the space doctor. "It's a bad case of planet pixelitis," he replied. "He must have caught it on his trip." "Will he need an operation?" "Oh no, just an injection, and plenty of pixelitis lotion on these spots. He'll have to stay in the Astro Hospital for a few weeks." "But he can't," cried Claire's mum. "I hate to mention it, but he's in the middle of a speech." "Well, he'll have to finish his speech here then," said the doctor. "That's the only solution, I'm afraid." So Cosmic Claire, Radar Rob and his mum, Meteor Meg and all the little asteroids made their way to the space hospital. And there, opening his get well cards and enjoying all the attention, Cosmic Clive finished his speech. And another huge portion of cyber jelly. So we are going to go through all of these questions and I'm going to show you how to answer them and where to find them. So let's have a look at question 1. We need to go to page 9. That's the page it's telling us to go to. Now the question is, what colour was Claire's dad's face and why? So we need to find an important key word in that question to help us find the answer. I'm going to go for Claire's dad, face and colour. And then we also need to know why he is that colour. So we're looking for a colour and about Claire's dad. So if we go back to page 9, which is this page here, I'm going to skim and scan, looking for something about Claire's dad and a colour. There's nothing there about a colour. When they arrived, Claire's dad was climbing out the tail section of the spacecraft, his face pale green, there's our colour, with exhaustion, and that's our answer. So the reason why Claire's dad was pale green was because he was so exhausted, he was really, really tired, and that's the answer to that first question. Let's have a go at question number 2. So we're going to page 10 this time. What did King of Zox name Claire's dad? So now we're looking for a name that the King of Zox gave to the dad. So let's go back to page 10. Can you have a look on this page and see if you can find the name that the King of Zox gives Claire's dad? I'll give you a few seconds to have a little look. Well done if you got Zoxonaut of the Year. So here we can see King of Zox. Here we can see Cosmic Clive, which is Claire's dad, and the name that is given, which is Zoxonaut of the Year. Okay, our next question, we're looking at page 11. Why did Claire's mum think it was a cause for celebration? So let's go to page 11 and we need to find a reason as to why Claire's mum thinks it should be a celebration. There's page 11. You can have a quick read through and have a think about what you think it might be. Okay, why do you think that Claire's mum thinks it should be a cause for celebration? Now, I think it's probably because he got Zoxonaut of the Year, which must be a very great title. And because of this, Claire's mum thinks that this should be celebrated. And that's why they've done this celebration here. Okay, next question. So we're going to page 12. What did Claire have to do at the party? Sorry, Clive. What did Clive have to do at the party? So we're going to look for Clive, we're going to look for party and an action that he has to do on page 12. So there's page 12. Have a read through here. What do you think Clive had to do at the party? Okay, so if we read down, we can find Clive. And then there's an action here that he needs to do, which is to make a speech. So Clive needed to make a speech. Okay, page 13. What did Claire's mum think was wrong with Clive? So we're looking for something that Claire's mum thought was wrong with Clive. So to page 13. You have a little read. Have a think about what Claire's mum thought was wrong with Clive. Well done if you got indigestion. So it says here, Claire's mum thought it was probably just indigestion, which is something that you get if you eat too much too quickly. And the next one, page 14. What was the name of Cosmic Clive's condition? So we're looking for a name of what was wrong with Clive on page 14. So here's page 14. You have a bit of a skim and a scan, and then I'll let you know what the answer is. Well done if you got that it's a bad case of planet pixelitis. Now this is the condition that he was given by the doctor. And page 15, what did Cosmic Clive finish as well as his speech? So let's go to page 15 and we're looking for something that Clive has finished. That's not his speech. Have a read through. What do you think it might be? And then I'll let you know in just a second. So you should have looked for finished. So we're looking for something that he's finished. So he's finished his speech, but that's not what we're looking for. It's something else that he's finished. And it says here that he's also finished another huge portion of cyber jelly. So well done if you got that. Now let's have a look at these ones. So these ones don't have a page. So we've got to try and think about where we might find these answers. Normally, when you're answering questions 1, 2, 3 and 4, 1 will be somewhere at the start of the book and 5 will be towards the end of the book, and then these will be in order as well. So if we have a look at number 1, where has Cosmic Clive been on his trip? So I know that I need to look at something towards the start of the book, and I'm looking for a place as to where he's been. So let's have a look on the first page. Let's have a read through. We're looking for a place that Cosmic Claire's dad has been. And if you read along, you can find that he'd just come back from a trip to Planet Pixel. So that's where he's been. He's been to Planet Pixel. Now let's have a go at the next one. What does Claire's mum prepare for the party? So we're looking for something that she is preparing for the party. So let's go back towards the start of the book. So have a look on this page. Oh, there's nothing about preparing anything. On this page, nothing about Claire's mum preparing anything. So let's have a look on this page. What do you think Claire's mum has been preparing? Have a little think. Well done if you got that Claire's mum had been preparing for the celebration. So she prepared invitations and decorations and a banner. Let's have a look at the next question. Why does Clive have to make a speech? So we're looking for why. So we want a reason as to why Clive is making a speech. So let's go back through the book. So we know it's not going to be on these pages because we've already looked at those. Let's have a look here. Why is he making a speech? So let's have a look on this page here. Pause the video, have a think. Why is Clive having to make a speech? Okay, so we can see that Clive is having to make a speech because Claire's mum has said it's a family tradition to make a speech. So that's why Clive is making a speech. Let's go back to here. What treatment did Clive need for his condition? So we're looking for what he needed to have to get rid of the condition that he had. So let's go back a few pages. So we're looking for something that Clive needed to get rid of his condition. So let's have a look on this page here. What did he need? Well done if you got that he just needed an injection and pixelitis lotion for the spots. So that's what he needed to get rid of his condition, planet pixelitis, an injection and some lotion. And our last question, how did Cosmic Clive feel at the end of the story? So we know it's at the end of the book because not only is it the last question, but it also says here at the end of the story, and we're looking for a feeling. So let's have a look on this page here. I want you to have a look, have a think. What do you think Clive was feeling? Pause the video to have a think. Well done if you got that he was probably quite happy. And you can see here it says he was enjoying all the attention. So he was probably having quite a good time. So well done if you got something along those lines. Thank you for watching Year 3 and I will see you next time. Bye.